Okay, hello, it's me again, AJ, and we're back for another lesson. This lesson is called Unlimited Power. Great title, and of course, it comes from the book by Tony Robbins, who is another one of my favorite teachers. In fact, I really love Tony. I just got back from a seminar of his. He is fantastic, and I highly recommend his books, his tapes, his CDs, his seminars, anything you can get from Tony Robbins. Fantastic. And we're going to, again, do a little excerpt, a little section from one of his books. And this section talks about the number one trait that determines success and happiness, in Tony Robbins' opinion. And I agree with him. And that number one trait, that one factor, that one thing that really creates success and powers and gives energy to everything else is passion. So this is a little section about passion from Tony Robbins' book, Unlimited Power. So I'm just going to go ahead and read that section, and then I'll talk about it more. So here we go. Success is not an accident. The difference between people who produce positive results and those who do not is not some sort of random roll of the dice. There are consistent, logical patterns of action, specific pathways to excellence that are within the reach of us all. We can unleash the magic within us. We simply must learn how to turn on and use our minds and bodies in the most powerful and advantageous ways. Have you ever wondered what a Steven Spielberg or a Bruce Springsteen might have in common? What do a John F. Kennedy and a Martin Luther King Jr. share that caused them to affect so many people in such a deep and emotional way? They have been able to get themselves to consistently take effective actions toward the accomplishment of their dreams. But what is it that got them to continue day after day to put everything they've got into everything they do? There are, of course, many factors. However, I believe there are fundamental character traits that they have cultivated within themselves. Characteristics that give them the fire to do whatever it takes to succeed. These are the traits that can ensure your success as well. Trait number one, passion. All of these people have discovered a reason, a consuming, energizing, almost obsessive purpose that drives them to do, to grow, and to be more. It gives them the fuel that powers their success and causes them to tap their true potential. It's passion that drives the computer scientists through years of dedication to create the kind of breakthroughs that have put men and women in outer space and brought them back. It's passion that causes people to stay up late and get up early. It's passion that people want in their relationships. Passion gives power and meaning. There is no greatness without a passion to be great, whether it's the aspiration of an athlete or an artist, a scientist, a student, a parent, or a business person. Discover how to unleash this inner force of passion within yourself. Okay. Woo! So Tony Robbins, you can tell he's a very passionate guy himself. Very, very passionate. And I really love this section because all the things we've talked about until now, they really are about passion, changing your body, changing your focus, changing your beliefs. What you are doing is finding that passion inside of you, that energy, that incredible physical and mental and emotional energy that will help you succeed at anything. Without energy, it's hard to succeed. Without energy, it's hard to do anything. If you have no energy, you can't exercise. If you have no energy, probably your relationships will be bad. If you have no energy, you're not going to learn English very well. You're not going to learn anything very well. If you have no energy, you're not going to be a good teacher. You're not going to be a good father. You're not going to be a good mother. Nothing in your life will be excellent or even very good if you don't have that energy and that passion. The passion drives everything else. It's the fuel. It's like the gasoline for your engine, for everything. And so to learn English, for example, you need to develop a passion for English. Exciting reasons to learn English. Not just take a test. Taking a test. Who gets excited about taking a test? Almost nobody. In fact, usually it's the opposite, right? Most of us get stressed about taking a test. Most of us have fear about taking tests. And it's the same in schools. Not just English. All of education in almost every country kills passion. Most classrooms, high school, elementary school, middle school, university, they kill passion. They kill that energy in the student, unfortunately. It probably happened to you. It certainly happened to me when I was growing up. It's happened to 99.9% of the students I have taught. When they come to me, their passion has been diminished, lessened, or even almost killed. The good news is it's never completely killed. You can find it again because naturally, as human beings, we love to learn. Our brains love learning. So sitting in little desks and taking tests and being criticized by teachers and getting grades, all that bullshit, all that crap, it kills passion. It may have killed the passion in you. So just forget about it. That part of your life is over. Thank God. Yes, it's over. Now you're in charge. Now you are responsible. Now you are learning because you want to learn. So do it in a way that gives you that passion, that gives you that excitement. Find reasons to learn English that you love, that are exciting. If you're single, maybe you could get a girlfriend or a boyfriend by speaking English. That would be fun. Date someone from another country because of your great English skills. That would be great. If you're a business person or want to be one, maybe you could make tons of money, lots and lots of money, because of your great English skills. That would be great. If you're a parent, maybe because of your excellent English ability, you could help your children learn English. Not the way you did, not the terrible way that is taught in schools, but in a much better way, a way that excites them so that your children have great opportunities in the future. Those are exciting reasons to learn English. Maybe you could just make a lot of friends. Maybe you could make friends in the United States, in Canada, in the UK, in other countries, because we use English to connect with people in every country of the world. You could make friends in Japan, in Korea, in China, all through Europe, all through Asia, all through South America, Central America. You could have an incredible web of friendships. International friendships all over the world. You could find incredible, interesting books written in English. Maybe you can't find them in your language. So many cool, interesting opportunities open to you by being excellent with English. Because right now, at this moment in history, English is the international language. We use it for science. When scientists in different countries want to communicate, they use English. We use it for business. We use it for relationships. We use it in so many ways right now. So that's why you're learning English, not to take some stupid test. So find the reasons that make you feel passionate about learning English. And in your life in general, find things in your life that make you feel passionate. Get that energy going, not just with English, but with everything in your life. And your life will just feel so much more interesting and exciting. You will get this kind of energy. The kind of energy you hear in my voice, the kind of energy you'll see if you ever see Tony Robbins or read his books or listen to him. Anybody who is doing well, anybody who's excited, anyone who has that energy is because of this passion. They have passionate, interesting, compelling, exciting reasons to learn, to do what they do. Find those and you will get that energy too. All right, that is the end of this article. See you for the vocabulary lesson. And remember, smile, get that body moving. The first part of passion starts with your body. Get the energy in your body. So those deep breaths, that chest up, that big smile, it's very important because it's the first step to developing this passion, this energy. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye. Hello, this is AJ. Welcome to the mini story for unlimited power. Now get some power in your body right now. Get some passion in your body. Start with your body. Look up, not down. Get your chest up. Get your shoulders back. Stand tall. If you're sitting, sit tall. Big, deep breaths. And then if you can, start moving, and finally, big smile on your face. I'm smiling right now. You should be too. All right, and we got some energy in our bodies. I'm energized. You're energized. Let's start the mini story for unlimited power. There was a guy named Marco. What was his name? Marco. There was a guy named Marco. Was he a girl or was he a guy? He was a guy, of course. He was a guy. His name was Marco. And Marco did something foolish. Did he do something intelligent or did he do something foolish? Well, he did something foolish. He bet all his money in the stock market. Oh no, what did he do? He bet his money in the stock market. How much of his money did he bet in or on the stock market? $67.7 million, in fact. All of his money. He bet all of his money on the stock market. $67.7 million. Marco bet $67.7 million on the stock market. It was a roll of the dice. Was it a bet on a random event? Yes, he was betting on luck. He was betting on chance. He was betting on random events. Could Marco control the stock market? Of course not. No, he couldn't. He could not control the stock market. It was a roll of the dice. His bet was a roll of the dice. It was a random event. He was betting on luck. He was betting on chance. Who made a roll of the dice? Who bet on a random event? Marco. Marco bet on a roll of the dice. He bet on the stock market. And how much did he bet on the stock market? $67.7 million. Was that all his money? Yes, it was. It was all of his money. All of it. He bet it on the stock market on a roll of the dice. Unfortunately for Marco, he lost all the money. He lost everything. Marco became poor. He had no money at all. How much did he lose? Everything. $67.7 million. Marco lost $67.7 million. Was he happy or was he sad? Well, he was happy. Of course he was happy. Why was he happy? Well, he decided it was an advantageous event. Interesting. Did he decide it was a beneficial event? Yes, he did. He decided it was a good event. He decided it was an advantageous event. What did he decide? He decided it was an advantageous event. What kind of event did he decide it was? Advantageous. Marco decided that losing all his money was good. He decided it was an advantageous event. It would help him. Interesting. Who decided this? Marco. Marco decided it was an advantageous event to lose all his money. He decided that was advantageous to him, beneficial to him, helpful to him. Why did he decide it was advantageous? How was it advantageous? Well, he said, now I have a lot of free time. I can cultivate my health. What did losing all his money give him? It gave him free time, a lot of free time. Marco got a lot of free time. So now he had a lot of free time. He decided to cultivate his health. Did he want to develop his health? Improve and develop his health? That's exactly right. Marco decided to cultivate his health. He decided to improve and develop his health. What did he want to cultivate? His health. He wanted to cultivate his health. Did he want to destroy his health or cultivate his health? He wanted to cultivate his health, improve it, develop it. Who wanted to cultivate his health? Marco, of course. Marco wanted to cultivate his health. He wanted to what? Cultivate. He wanted to cultivate his health. In fact, his aspiration was to have a perfect body. Perfect body. What was his aspiration? His aspiration was to have a perfect body. His desire was to have a perfect body. Was his aspiration to have a great body or a fat body? Of course, a great body. His aspiration, his hope, his desire was to have a perfect body. Whose aspiration was it? Marco's. Marco's aspiration was to have a perfect body. A body exactly like Brad Pitt's. Marco wanted to have a body exactly like Brad Pitt's. His aspiration was to have a body exactly like Brad Pitt's. A perfect, strong body. So, he ran every day. He went to the gym every day. He ate green vegetables every day. How often did he run? Every day. He ran every day. How often did he go to the gym? Every day. He went to the gym every day. How often did he eat green vegetables? Every day. He ate green vegetables every day. He ran every day. He went to the gym every day. He worked out every day. Exercise, exercise, exercise. Who exercised every day, constantly, all the time? Marco. Marco ran every day. Marco went to the gym every day. Marco ate green vegetables every day. And why? Because his aspiration was to have a perfect body, just like Brad Pitt's. Well, after 2 months, Marco had a breakthrough. Did he have a breakthrough after 1 month? No, he didn't. Not after 1 month. He didn't have a breakthrough after 1 month. After 1 month, he was still a little bit fat and, a little bit weak. When did he have a breakthrough? After 2 months. After 2 months, he had a breakthrough, a sudden improvement, a huge, big, sudden improvement. Who had a breakthrough? Marco. Marco had a breakthrough, a sudden, big improvement. What kind of breakthrough did he have? Well, he had a health breakthrough. He had a fitness breakthrough. His body suddenly improved. He cultivated muscles. The fat disappeared from his body. He had a body just like Brad Pitt's. Was this a breakthrough? Of course it was. It was a breakthrough, a big breakthrough, a big change, sudden, big improvement, sudden, big change. Marco had a breakthrough. And who had the breakthrough? Marco had the breakthrough. Whose body did his look like? Well, Brad Pitt's. His body, Marco's body, looked exactly like Brad Pitt's body now. Woohoo! Well, of course, Marco's life changed. Thousands, tens of thousands of gay men wanted him. They loved his hot, sexy body. Thousands, tens of thousands of straight women loved his hot and sexy body. Now, of course, straight and gay, we're talking about homosexual and heterosexual are the formal terms. Homosexual means a man likes a man or a woman likes a woman in terms of love and sexually. And then straight is the opposite. Straight means heterosexual. It means when a man is attracted to a woman or a woman's attracted to a man, we say straight is kind of the casual way to say that. So straight and gay. Okay, so tens of thousands of gay men wanted Marco's body because he was hot and sexy. Tens of thousands of straight women wanted Marco's body because he was so damn sexy. Everywhere he went, gay men and straight women wanted him. Was he happy? Oh yeah, Marco was happy. The end. All right, that's the end of the mini story for Unlimited Power. Hope you enjoyed it. Listen to it many, many times. Answer the questions, have fun, smile, move your body, relax, and enjoy. You are learning English consciously and subconsciously. Just let it happen. See you next time. Bye-bye. Welcome to the POV stories for Unlimited Power. And of course, POV means point of view. Same story about Marco, the hot, sexy man. This time we're going to start with since 1979. All right. Since 1979, Marco has wanted a hot, sexy body. Since 1979, Marco has wanted a perfect body. But he didn't have one. Unfortunately, he was a little bit fat, a little bit weak. Not terrible, but he didn't have a perfect, sexy body. So since 1979, he has wanted a perfect body. His aspiration was to have a perfect body. What was his aspiration? His aspiration, his hope, was to have a perfect body. Since when has he wanted a perfect body? Since 1979. Since 1979, he has wanted a perfect body. Who has wanted a perfect body since 1979? Well, Marco, of course. Marco has wanted a perfect body since 1979. So, in 1980, did he want a perfect body? Yes. In 1983, did he want a perfect body? Yes. In 1985, did he want a perfect body? Yes. In 1997, did he want a perfect body? Yes. In 2002, did he want a perfect body? Yes. He has wanted a perfect body since 1979, starting in 1979, continuing until now. He has wanted a perfect body during that whole time. Every day, every moment, from 1979 until now, he has wanted a perfect body. But he didn't have one. But he did make a lot of money. He became rich. He had $67.7 million. In fact, since 1995, he has been super rich. Since 1995, he has had a lot of money. In 1996, in 1997, in 2000. So, since 1995, beginning in 1995 and continuing, he has been rich. He's had a lot of money. Who has been rich since 1995? Marco has been rich since 1995. However, one day, Marco bet all his money on the stock market. It was a roll of the dice. It was a chance. It was a random chance. It was a bet on luck. It was a random event. So, it was a roll of the dice. He bet all his money on the stock market and he lost all of it. However, he decided that it was an advantageous event. He decided it was a good thing. Because now, finally, he had free time. Finally, he could cultivate his health. Finally, he could cultivate his body. And remember, his aspiration was to have a perfect body, just like Brad Pitt's. And so every day he went to the gym, every day he ran, every day he worked out, every day he ate green vegetables. And finally, one day, after 2 months, a breakthrough, a sudden big change. He got a perfect body. His body was exactly like Brad Pitt's. And then tens of thousands of gay men wanted his hot, sexy body. Tens of thousands of straight women wanted his hot, sexy body. He was very, very happy. All right, that is the end of our first POV story. Now our next one. Let's imagine this is going to happen in the future. Maybe I'm imagining a story right now. I'm just thinking of this story and it's going to happen 5 years from now. And I'm telling you my idea for my story. So here's my idea for a story. Let's say maybe 5 years in the future. In 5 years, there will be a guy named Marco. And he's going to bet all his money on the stock market. He's going to bet $67.7 million on the stock market, in fact. it'll be a roll of the dice. It'll be a bet on chance, a bet on luck. And unfortunately for him, it'll be a roll of the dice, and he's going to have bad luck. He's going to lose all his money. But Marco's a very positive, strong person. He'll decide that it's an advantageous event. He'll decide it's a good thing. He'll decide this because he'll say, well, now I have free time to cultivate my body. I'm going to cultivate my health. Of course, his aspiration will have always been to have a great body, to have a perfect body. And now he can realize his dream. And so he'll run every day. He'll go to the gym every day. He'll eat green vegetables every day. And after 2 months, he'll have a giant, huge breakthrough. He'll get a body just like Brad Pitt's. Now, of course, tens of thousands of gay men are gonna want him. Tens of thousands of straight women are gonna want him. He's gonna be a very happy guy. He'll be very, very happy. All right, that's the end of our second POV story. Very simple, very easy. Just listen to these again and again and again. Big smile when you listen. Big upright body. Deep breathing and move when you're listening to every single lesson. See you next time. Bye-bye.